Hello, this is Ron Paul with your weekly update for Monday, November 30th. Last week, President Trump granted a full pardon to General Michael Flynn, his first national security advisor. In a White House statement announcing the pardon, the administration pointed out that the relentless pursuit of Flynn was a partisan effort to overturn the results of the 2016 election. The pursuit of Flynn was spearheaded by people who refused to accept the results of the 2016 election and worked to undermine the peaceful transfer of power, said the White House. These same people are the ones accusing Trump of undermining the election by challenging what appears to be serious voting irregularities in the 2020 presidential election. This is called projection. The White House statement also cites partisans in politics, the media, and the deep state, which sought to prevent Trump from being elected, to prevent him from taking office once elected, and to remove him on false pretenses once in office. In order to push the false narrative that Trump was somehow elected due to intervention of Russia Premier Vladimir Putin, the coup masters had to make it appear that a high-ranking official was involved in monkey business with the Russians. Flynn was the unlucky victim of their smear machine, accused of Russia collusion over an innocent telephone call with the then Russian ambassador in Washington during the transition to a Trump administration. Yet when Joe Biden's transition people bragged recently that Biden was connecting with foreign officials before being inaugurated, the media praised it as a welcome return of the experts to foreign policy. While it's very good news that President Trump is in a mood to pardon all those victims of the warmongering deep state, I very much hope that he is only warming up. It would be a great tragedy if other deep state victims are left to suffer for their non-crimes. Tweeting about her legislation that calls for charges against Edward Snowden and Julian Assange to be dropped and the Espionage Act reform, U.S. Rep. Tulsi Gabbard told President Trump, "Since you're giving pardons to people, please consider pardoning those who at great personal sacrifice expose the deception and criminality of those in the deep state." My good friend, Representative Thomas Massey, a Ron Paul Institute board member, is a co-sponsor of Representative Gabbard's legislation, making it a real bipartisan effort to restore the rule of law in the United States and to rein in the Beltway warmongers. The fact is, we were lied to in war over and over again. While those wars were profitable for the military-industrial complex, they snuffed out the lives of hundreds of thousands of innocent people overseas and robbed our own children and grandchildren of trillions of dollars wasted on neocon lies. And meanwhile, as Ed Snowden showed us, the intelligence community declared us the enemy and set up an elaborate internal spy operation that would make the East German Stasi green with envy. There's time for a change in our foreign policy and our security arrangement. Thank you for listening.